The situation in Sherwood, Durban, where you have migrants from Malawi that are awaiting deportation, and at the site where they are stationed, the number keeps on increasing. So far, only 10 buses came from Malawi to pick people up, but now you have like 7,000 people on the ground awaiting repatriation. Now, here's what I don't like about the South African government, and it's happening in every institution, in every municipality in South Africa. When there is a problem, they first wait and process things very, very slowly and go step by step slowly. There's no, our government can't be proactive. I don't know what is so difficult about just being proactive and solving problems. This is why projects anywhere in South Africa end up costing a lot of money. So now they have 7,000 people on the ground. Their solution is we're going to increase humanitarian aid on the ground. We are going to increase hygiene services on the ground. We're going to make the camp slightly bigger and more comfortable. Instead of them calling maybe 140 coaches from different companies in KZN, Eastern Cape, Free State, Mpumalanga to help out, they get 140 coaches from these bus companies. They bring them to that camp. And then everyone goes through a check, all 7,000 people gone at the same time. That solution would cost way less than what they are trying to do. Accommodating these people and giving them hygiene services and making sure that they are comfortable and making sure that they can bear the winter is more costly than just getting them onto buses and sending them back to Malawi. How long? Now we're going to have a camp that's going to last 2 to 3 months. While they are waiting for those 10 buses in Malawi to slowly pick those people up, bus comes to South Africa, picks up 50 to 70 people. It goes back to Malawi. And then a week later, it comes back to pick up 50 to 70 people and goes back again. 10 buses are going to do that for the next 3 months, I can tell you. But on the ground, South African taxpayer money will be consistently used to take care of these people and house them somewhere and bring them food and remove their waste. I don't understand why we don't have a proactive government that can do things quick. It doesn't make sense to me. This is such an easy problem. You call all the coach companies around KZN. You pay them their money up front. They put men on bus immediately. People go to Malawi. It's as simple. You can't wait for that useless government to what do you call? They are asking for donations already, and all they've done is send 10 buses. Their money ran out after 10 buses. What are we waiting for? Where do we think they are going to find the money to repatriate their people? There's no waiting here. The cheapest solution for the South African government is to put men on bus immediately back home. That is by far the cheapest one. All of these things, calling NGOs to help with this, those NGOs must take all of the money that they have for help for these people and donate it to the bus companies who are going to be sending people home. It's as simple as that. We are always meandering, trying to find difficult solutions to simple problems. Get the men on the bus. 140 coaches gets rid of 7,000 people immediately. Now, not tomorrow. 140 buses. If you call all of the big companies, it doesn't even need to be a coach. Even if it's a commuter bus, it's no longer our problem. We are trying to solve the problem as quickly as possible. I'm really convinced that we are led by idiots. I'm really confused. I'm convinced that we are led by stupid idiots who can't process information technically. I can promise you. In South Africa, we're led by fools. The solution is people need to get on a bus and go home immediately. Malawi might not have 140 coaches. South Africa does have 140 coaches. Give those businesses good business. Let them take all these people home. And if you are worried about paperwork, do it immediately for the buses to cross all the borders and take those people back home. It's as simple as that. This thing could be over in 1 or 2 weeks, but now it's going to take 3-4 months on that same camp because we're waiting for 10 buses to take home 7,000 people. 10 buses, 7,000 people. If you want to know how long that's going to take, those 10 buses will need 14 weeks to get rid of those people when traveling to Malawi. They will need 14 weeks. 14 weeks to get rid of those people. That's almost 4 months to get rid of those people. And I'm sure while they are doing that job, the number will be increasing on the ground. But we don't have a government with people that think, unfortunately. Everyone is a fool in that place.